Litter rot trend has been happening in China. Now I just watched this video. It can be lying flat trend and a byline, and it really hits me to know what's going on in my country. As a child, I was always been brought up and wanting to, I was brought up in China for 3 years, and it's a hypergamy society. It always chase higher of the high social economic ladder to get the privilege and to get the name and to get the vanity lifestyle. Now, whether to marry to a person, it's in China, they're asking too much hurdles in behind. To be honest, you may as well marry to a table. A table has a better outcome than that. I don't know. I don't know how to express this properly because it's just there's too many things going on. But to make you guys to understand. But obviously, majority like Western world, there's a problem as well, and I try to mimic to comparison. So China is a hypergamy society. They chase high and above. It's highly respected, highly, like above and beyond. Where Australia is, you got the government welfare state. It's okay to be unemployed. It's okay to be X, Y, and Z. So many people have a choice whether they want to work very hard or those who get on adult or welfare. Now, obviously, with the inflation right now, which I am gonna make a video about this, especially in Australia. I can't speak for other countries, but like, I don't want to come across as being complaining, but man, yesterday I literally spent $110 on veggies. Right now, I spent $70 on meat. Now, the meat we're talking about is beef, lamb, pork, and chicken. I started to realize I had to cook some lamb cutlet right now. And then I bought veggies. And one of the, they're all from the market. Right, I have a big family. I have 3 generations lived in one house, but there's like, well, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including myself. Obviously, I have to buy whatever I can. But $100, $110 is so easy to spend. I know that in Coles and Woolworths, it's a different price tag. I don't know. I'm gonna spend way more than that with the amount of food that I get. I'll probably spend more than 200 the amount of food. But it's just the fact that no matter, this has been getting to my mind as well. No matter how much I earn, I will never be satisfied. Even though the figure that I earn, but the hours that I put in because of, I sacrifice my time to go to work instead of spending time with family. It's never been satisfied. And buying a house or X, Y, and Z or having a saving in a bank account is close to impossible nowadays. But what through my people in China has to go through is definitely there's no signs of any hope, especially living in a big city. But if you live in the countryside or whatever, there's hope. And I get to see the trend that what they go through, and it's like the same thing what they go through of Japan. I don't know what's that word, but like those were like syllabus. Like I don't know what's that wording, but they stay in their room and they won't do anything, or they stay in the internet cafe. And we see the same trend with Japan. And Japan is a very, very high socioeconomic, and it's a very, very more rat race than Australia, but it's similar to, in China in that sense. More technology now whatsoever. And human has gone, you know what? New generation is like, oh, you know what? I don't want to get married. I don't want this. It's just too much. There's less freedom. When you marry to someone or when you get in a relationship to someone, you want to advance in your life. But however, no matter how much money you earn in today's world, it's never been satisfied, or is your quality of life has been improved than being single, right? So this is the current stage, the way how it is. Um, Lucky in the Western world, we always have high flow of migrants, skilled migrants, or X, Y, and Z that has the continuity on chasing higher and above, or chasing the Australia dream. But nowadays, you don't get to see that with the generations like that. But what I'm seeing through like Japan and China has to go through that. I wonder what is Singapore has to go through, because Singapore is a hypergamy society as well. Probably they have the similar to Australia. They have, but they only accept high skilled workers. So it's a different story over there. Cost of living is too high and everything. Where is this heading to? Because one day it's gonna happen to all of us. If a recession, global recession, or whatever what it is, it will end up, and it's just big smack on our face. Mental health, suicide, X, Y, and Z is on the rise, and that sort of lifestyle they cannot sustain, or even having a normal lifestyle, or even having a home is not the same. So you have all these factors, and I'm starting to wanting to look more deeply. And I know that one day it may happen to me. One day my mind will switch off and say, look, screw this whole thing. It's better I be lying down or let it rot. Trend in China or like Japan. Is this like we worship money to the level like this? You started to question yourself, is the lifestyle that we're having now, is it better than hunter-gatherer society? Because hunter-gatherer society, you go out, you hunt, and you fetch for yourself and everything without money, but all you had was knowledge, skilled, strategic, and play your cards right. But now everyone's in the same boat. Where I live is, you know, houses are everywhere. All these new housing estate where I live at the moment, are they the same? Because I just feel like, the money, no matter how much you make, you may how much you earn, at the end of the day, like disregards to the passive income, what Robert Kiyosaki or Grant Cardone has been talking about, majority of us is being locked down, shackled on our arms and our legs for the bank, or those people are on cryptocurrency seeking freedom. We live in a very different world at the moment, and I don't know, as a whole Western society, are we going to become like that? Which is a lesson to be looked at.